Are you having trouble finding that perfect college essay topic? Does the idea of settling on just one topic scare you? Stay tuned. I will address all of this anxiety and more. Thank you for joining me on my channel for the best college essay advice. Stay tuned, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video. If you're paralyzed in front of the computer, you have no idea what to say, nothing crazy has happened in your life, we've talked a little bit about that, but you still don't know how to pick your perfect topic that separates you from the pack. No worries, by the end of this video, I will show you 3 essential techniques to really rile up that writing muse and be as memorable as possible. Hi, I'm Dr. Josie with Write Your Acceptance. With hundreds of students already in college or graduates by now, I know how to make the admission officers remember you and root for you. Stick around, now it's your turn. Tip 1, the essay already has one topic, right? Drum roll please, it's you. I know, but stick with me. So you already know what to write about at the kind of core of the message, right? Now it's, do you answer implicitly these 3 questions? Are you a part of a larger community? Do you learn from life lessons? And have you become a more mature individual because of those life lessons? I know, easier said than done, but stick with me on how to work through these. So you want to keep those questions in the back of your mind. But first, to actually start thinking about that topic or to kind of get inspiration, you want to perhaps think about what I call the awkward silence test. So it's basically kind of quick questions, personality traits that you can kind of fall into and start thinking about to see if they kind of tune you into an emblematic anecdote. So what I think about is this list of questions. Are you an extrovert or an introvert? So are you super chatty? If there's like an awkward silence in a conversation, at that lull, do you kind of fill it up with chatty banter, or do you kind of sink into that silence? What are 3 traits that demonstrate you at your best? What adjectives would your friend say pertain to you? What about your mom? Or what about your frenemy, or straight up someone who doesn't like you? What are those adjectives? What are those character traits that they would identify? And go ahead and ask them and kind of start compiling them. You'll have a list of character traits, and then you want to kind of settle on a few that have kind of some sort of relationship. So let's say you find persistent, diligent, and annoying. And annoying, after all, is like, persistence half sister. So you want to then think about, how do you connect that to an emblematic anecdote, a moment, an experience, a memory where you showcased persistence, annoying persistence, and it actually paid off. You actually accomplished something because of your persistence and diligence, right? So think about connecting those adjectives to then memories. Tip 2, check in with yourself. See if there are a set of character traits or memories that you kind of continue to gravitate towards that you find more interesting, and make it an active process. Don't just do this process once. Ask a bunch of people that are part of your inner circle character traits about who you are to others, and start compiling that list and see what you gravitate towards, what you would like to write or think about more kind of comprehensively. And so then become a philosopher of your own life, a life examined, to borrow a line from our friend Socrates. And then think about injecting diversity. And so I have a video on how to inject diversity no matter what, because you want to think about diversity of identity, thought, and values. Do you have a topic for your essay but not sure how to brainstorm through it? Comment below, I'd love to help. Tip 3, the topic is way less important than what you infuse the topic with. So I've seen very successful college essays, and essentially they were about a walk around the park, Sunday pancakes with their parents, movie night with dad, and a dance class. And so it really is about not the concrete topic, but what you kind of add to, what you kind of layer with creatively and critically. So for instance, the dance class, how it was not just a class, it was representative of their larger cultural community, and how they learned about gender and power dynamics, and how it was through a freedom of movement that they were able to negotiate a freedom of identity in who they were and reinvent themselves, and the power that came with that. So it's no longer about just a dance class, it's about so much more. And then bonus tip, make sure that you do that by sprinkling in creative techniques like dialogue, chiasmus, and imagistic language, sensory-driven language, right? Employing the 5 senses. So whether you start brainstorming with the awkward silence questions, or you're not really sure how to move beyond the concrete topic to the other kind of theoretical, philosophical subtopics, Stick around, ask questions, but then also join me on my website, writeyouracceptance.com. I have online content, I have community there. The students that I'm working with on the courses, not only the main essay, but also the supplements, I give personalized feedback, and you will save time and tears, I promise. Either way, I also have a free college essay template download that you can get on my website, writeyouracceptance.com. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a like, comment below helpful, and please share with your college-bound friends. Stay tuned for more. Thank you.